Mike Johnson.
Mark Timian.
Mark Timian's our cinematographer. Mike's my co-director.
Hello.
Before we get started, just a couple things. We do have a donation box. I just pulled it. We'll put it back out after. Feel free to feed the monkey and feed us with your donations. Also, before the movie starts, there'll be some previews for some of our other films, about 5 other films before this. And then also, when it's done, after the credits roll, we're going to do a little Q&A. So think of some questions to ask us after. Other than that, enjoy the show.
Welcome, my minions, to the Ultimate Halloween Bash 2015.
What's the whole story with this guy?
Parents formed a mob and burned him right outside on that pole. And there's only one way to stop him. And that's with a proper burial.
What do you want from me?
The blood and meat of you and your family.
Wait, so the house was haunted? I don't get it.
Clear after that one.
It's like super long. See it at the bottom.
I really should be using a weekend study, but this semester sucks so bad because of the break.
Yeah, me too. But I have that stupid exam on Monday.
We're staying at Camp Blacktree, and we're gonna head up there tomorrow morning.
You mean Camp Blood?
Why are you doing this? Please, 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 please. I didn't block it out. I remember every single detail of that night.
I'm gonna bring Jen over, and we're totally having a slumber party.
I know there was somebody else. Right before Michael tried to kill me, there was someone behind him, dressed as a clown.
Where are you, motherfucker?
Surely encouraged by the clutch. In extreme, life-threatening situations, the animal brain takes over.
Now stay still. I don't want to miss. Ah! We're just getting started. The whole thing?
If Mondo Kane thrilled you, and Faces of Death horrified you, then prepare to be shocked by Shockumentary.
So what about this party tonight?
Well, me and Brit are gonna go get the munchies. You boys can go get the horror. Yeah, this thing's really scary. It's her! The missing girl.
No way, these things aren't even real.
You can't tell us where you got the tape. You boys don't want to mess with something you don't understand.
Coming soon from Nemesis Video.
Don't say I didn't warn you. It's only a movie.
You can't hide them forever. Finish it.
No.
Do it!
What's wrong, Daddy?
I don't know. Nothing's making any sense anymore.
I know. I know.
You look so much like your mother.
Also, I'm your favorite. Stop me, Daddy.
That's not what I meant by saving the family, son. This is the solution. Save them from themselves. Just like you did Carol.
No, that's not.
I'm just wondering where you found the cast. Particularly Mark Popejoy.
Mark Popejoy, I've worked with a few times. He's out of Omaha, and I talked to him about giving him his first lead role in this. So we got in touch and worked it out. So that's how it came to be with him. Most of the cast is locals, Lincoln and Omaha people. Tony and Jade, the gay couple, they're from Louisiana. They came down for this. Aunt Cheyenne is from South Dakota, and so is the guy you saw on the Jeep at the end. Other than that, pretty much everybody's from here.
Dustin, I was just going to compliment and Mark the photography and how you did the lighting and special effects. That was just really artistic that I haven't seen before. Nice.
Mark did a great job. He shot a few films for me, actually, and I brought him on board specifically for this because of the artistic nature of the film, and he did an outstanding job.
It was good.
Good job, man.
How did you get those overhead shots, like at the beginning? And down
Digital Sky.
Digital Sky did that. They've done like the opening, I think, to Channel 8 News, like the drone shots in the city. Rhett McClure actually got in touch with me. He knows them. He's another local filmmaker. And they just offered it to us. They're like, hey, if you have anything that you can use some drone shots for? And we're like, yeah, the beginning of the movie would be awesome. So yeah, they came out and did it. It was actually kind of ridiculous because that day it was raining a bunch. I think it was the day it was also snowing.
Yes.
It went from raining to snowing to like 80 degrees and sunny to raining and snowing, and so it was like really ridiculous to try and get a film because it all came together. And at the end too, like with the snow shots, only about half of those shots was real snow because for a lot of it, it wasn't snowing. So with clever editing and CGI snow, we fixed it. Yeah.
Can I ask where you found the house, the location of the house?
There's 3 different locations we use. The house of the Amityville house was a model. It was actually miniature. A guy in New York built the house and shot the footage for us and gave it to us.
Oh, that's cool.
The interior of the house was Sarah Moshman's house. She's let us film there for Silent Night, Bloody Night 2 and Die Sister Die. And then the exterior house was a different house. That belonged to Pete Livens, who's also a local filmmaker. Thank you, Pete.
Right back. Yeah,
So all the drone
beautiful.
shots of the houses, that was his house.
I thought it was real close to the Amityville, so I thought it was really distinct house.
From like once you start filming, how long does it normally take you to finish the film?
Okay, so anybody that knows me knows it takes like 3 days.
Yeah.
But I worked with Mike and Mark for a reason because they do really quality stuff. And a lot of my films I do are for hire, and I get like a week or 2 to shoot them and edit them, and it's crazy. This movie we had a lot more time to do, so I wanted to bring Mark on for his really excellent cinematography, and everything that I've seen that Mike has done is just like super amazing. It's Hollywood quality in my eyes, and so I brought both of them on because we had time to do that. So the movie looks as great as it does because of these guys. We did the whole thing, and it was less than a month. I think it was 2.5, 3 weeks, nice big stuff of shooting, and then about a month of editing and color treatment. So.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how many hours you had in color correction and editing.
I did the editing, and he did the color treatment. We had a rough cut in less than a week.
Yeah.
But then we polished it, so it was a couple weeks of editing, and then
I did 30 hours of color correction in a week.
it was insane.
Yeah. But it was addicting. Once I started, I really enjoyed it and couldn't stop, so just kept going.
I found a new love.
I don't know. I don't think I ever want to do it again, but it was all right.
Well, it was complicated too because I had already edited the movie and had it all cut together and polished, and then gave it to him, and he had to go in and individually re-separate all the scenes, the shots, just to color treat.
Yeah, and there were like 1/100th of a second kind of where it would show the color correction and then the original, these quick little blips. And you really have to pause and look at every frame to catch those blips and fix them.
It was pretty
It was a
monotonous.
pain. I think I noticed the one in there.
Anybody else have any questions for us?
What was the budget for this movie?
There wasn't much of a budget. The whole thing was made on under $2,000. Can you believe it?
It's excellent work for them now.
Yes, a lot of our cast and crew did this volunteer. They worked really hard, which is also why we're taking donations to help pay some of them back. We're going to have the movie on Amazon Prime by this coming weekend. The first, basically $1,500 we make on that is going to pay everybody involved, so please rent it on Amazon. That would be amazing. It should be out on DVD and Blu-ray hopefully towards the end of the year. We have a German Blu-ray distributor interested and a UK DVD distributor. Anybody else?
I think Colby Kosh did this an amazing job.
Hell yeah, he did.
That was Colby's biggest part for me. Colby, you did amazing. Thank you. I think I saw a couple other. Any other ones?
So the music, who did the 80s style music? Because I feel like that contributed to it.
The soundtrack was done by a guy named Aidan Casterly. He's from Ireland. He is in a band called Glass Dancer. They're sort of similar to like Tangerine Dream and John Carpenter. He had scored Night of the Clown and Demon Dolls for me previously, so we hope that he did this. Yeah, definitely brought it together with his music.
When Dustin brought me on board, I was like, I'll help as long as that guy does the music.
Yeah.
Because
Well, and everyone asked me after watching Demon Dolls, that was the most questions I've gotten was who did the soundtrack. Everybody loved it, so. With him, I kind of did like a trade. I do that with a lot of bands I work for. Like I'll shoot a video for them, and then in exchange, I get their music for the film. So that's kind of how that worked out with them. Any other ones?
The other films that were the previews, are they out there somewhere available? Or?
Yeah. The first one for Night of the Clown that's going to be coming out from Screamtime Films this October, and so is Tales from the Campfire. Camp Blood 4 and 5 is already out now on VOD and DVD from Sterling Entertainment. And the Shockumentary is out from Nemesis Video on VHS, and it's also streaming from Sterling Entertainment. Anything else?
Next projects.
I've got a few films still this year. I'm doing the Dummy 2 for Screamtime Films. We have a few people that are involved in that are here today. We'll be shooting that at the end of July and early August, and both of these guys are also involved in that. Then I have Meat Hook Massacre 2, that'll be happening in September. And then I have Tales from the Campfire 2, that'll be happening in November.
Mark's got a web series.
Mark's got a web series.
It's called Wasted Nights, episode 10, last one. Show it pretty soon. Google that thing and catch up and enjoy it. It's fun.
And you're casting right
Yeah,
now?
I'm currently casting for my next short. So, yeah.
Anything else? All right. Well, thanks so much for making it. If you feel like being kind with your dollar bills, the monkey will be outside waiting. Otherwise, thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks.